A few years ago, I decided since I was over 40, now I needed to settle down and retire from performing and producing and directing and have like a real job. I moved back home and a couple of very painful things happened while I was there. I was let go from a job. I was there studying Torah with my dad, who was recovering from leukemia and Parkinson's. I came to visit my sister in LA, wanted to support her while she interviewed one of my favorite talk show hosts / authors, Mel Robbins. And I was there in the front row. I didn't have my makeup on, didn't have my hair done. All of a sudden in the middle of the podcast, she says, "Barb, why don't you come up and do your impression of Mel Robbins for Mel Robbins?" And I was like,
okay, Barb, you're gonna do the impression now?
I've done a lot of impressions of celebrities. I've actually gotten paid for that. I do ADR for Sandra Bullock, Melissa McCarthy, Amy Schumer, Kate Hudson, Amy Adams, Goldie Hawn. You've probably heard my voice on a plane. You hear them saying fudge, but their lips look like they're saying maybe something else. That was probably me. I love doing impressions.
This is Mel Robbins. I'm relatable. I'm a mom.
Live for people.
So I can watch my Netflix and chocolate chip Triscuits and some cheese.
Stay alive, let 'em go, and I'm one with my vegan friends. I'll eat more kale and more.
Put down the ho-hos. It's not that hard, you know.
But to do an impression live for a celebrity there, that was a little intimidating.
I'm really trying to do this. All right, here we go. I got my hot pants on. Let me jump off. I'm on the TED stage.
Oh yeah, I'm coming down.
This is my favorite thing you've ever said. I was once in an Uber, and I was in the back seat, and there was this guy driving. And I know what you're thinking. It's not that. Hold on. I'll get right back there. He was telling me he really wanted to be an actor.
I can't believe you're in my car and I've got to talk to you. And he said, I want to know how to become an Oscar-winning actor.
I said, all right, you got $700 in your account. You want to be an actor. Get on a plane now and go to LA, okay? And I've struggled with this for my whole life. But anyway, this is so surreal. Okay, and so
Acting is the game you want to be in. You have to be in New York or LA.
the whole way home, you're going to be telling yourself why you shouldn't do that. But don't do that. You know, watch my videos and you'll be fine. I love you.
And thankfully, Mel's a great sport. But what I didn't realize is that there was a off chance possibility that because she was there live coaching people, that I could become one of the people she'd be coaching. In her astute, intuitive fashion, Mel picked up on the monologue that I chose to do to impersonate her. And she was right about just about everything she said. So I moved back home, and I feel so safe and comfortable for the first time in my whole adult life. And
You
I was
do?
like, yeah. Well, no, not really.
See?
I've been an actor since I'm like 18 years old,
Uh-huh.
and it's been effing hard.
Yeah.
So I started coaching people because I was like, I'm talking about Robbins right now. I love that part too. And I started a podcast. I mean, I started directing and editing documentaries, and I love it.
What's wrong?
I still want to act, and
Yeah.
I'm 46 years old, so I feel like it's okay to be comfortable and small and.
Hold on. It's okay to be comfortable if that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's not okay to be small because that's not what you are. Maybe you needed to move to South Florida to actually feel and understand in your soul who you are and what you want. It's a scary thing to admit what you want.
Yeah.
because it's true. It might not happen.
Right. Yeah. I've come so close to it happening so many times, and it hurts so much. It's all so scary. There's part of me that's like, no, don't do that.
But why is it scary?
Because I don't want to go into debt, and I want to like be at least somewhere.
You have not gotten honest with yourself about what you actually want. You're putting all the energy into, but I don't want to go into debt, but I don't want to do this, but I don't want to do that.
So then you do that anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm funny.
So you are funny, but being unhappy is not funny.
No, it's really, really, really not. Especially when you have a sister who's like so good at being happy.
Yeah, but stop.
I
No,
entertain you.
no, I don't want you to entertain me. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay. Hi.
So what do you want? Do you want to move back to LA and give it another try?
Yes, and I almost did. And
You're witnessing somebody who is literally trying to extinguish her own flame with jokes. And you have within you the ability to literally write it down and say, by God, I'm going to do whatever it takes until this happens. Because here's what would be way worse, everybody. What would be way worse is that you spent the next 40, 50 years wishing you had done it.
I took it as a sign from God that this giant in public speaking and life coaching was telling me to get my butt back to LA. And that day I made a proclamation that within a month I would find a way to break my lease in Florida and come all the way back here to LA, which I did.
The episode today. Last year, I met a woman who was about to give up on her dream. And in her wildest dreams, when she allows herself to be the hero of her own life, she's got a series on Netflix. That is what she's been fighting for. And she had been working hard on this dream for 20 years. And she was about to give up, throw in the towel, I'm done. But failure is not an option.
When I first got here, I wasn't sure how I was going to re-enter show business, so I decided, well, there must be something that I have to say, because every time I decide to write a show, it's based on something that happened to me in real life that was painful, and maybe there's something that the world can benefit from my experience, speaking from my heart. And I decided to write a musical.
This old Mel Brooks tune? I wrote it. That's right. Everyone's a little bit Jewish. It's not the newish of an idea, you see, 'cause everybody's got an aunt or uncle who knows Yechezkel.
A musical about cancel culture and all the difficulties that we are facing right now as a world.
Those limiting beliefs that you carry, it's time to set them down. What's the benefit of the heaviness? You are worthy now.
Feeling muzzled or feeling like we can't speak openly from our hearts about difficult things. I hope you like it. I hope you'll come and join me. We're about to go on tour with it, so if you'd like to get tickets, please join my mailing list, and who knows, we might be coming to a theater near you. Mel, thank you so much for taking the time to ask me, why did you do that monologue? And for kicking my butt back to LA. I am back with my friends, feeling alive and like I'm completely in my life's purpose again. I don't know how to thank you enough. It probably wasn't easy to see those things in me and share them with me. It definitely wasn't easy to hear them. But if you're listening and you are like me, making a joke out of your dreams and your life story,
Failure is never the end of a hero's story. Oftentimes, it's the beginning of one.
take a listen deep inside of your heart and write down your 5 goals, the 5 things that you wish would happen. Take Mel's advice and think about, how am I making a joke of certain things in my life, and how can I commit further to the things that I really want, because they're not a joke.
Your life has clues. Your life is trying to help you. Your life is trying to help you become who you're destined to become.
People are congregating, and so are you. So are we. So are